And what had kept me, I think, from living a sober life the first time I was in treatment was the fact that I came out of treatment, went back into my life full force without anything around me changing, without having really the tools to, I was sober, but what do you do with that? And how do you apply that in your daily life as a sober person in the world, as a mom, as a wife at that time? And I had no tools to do that. So the difference this time was I came out of treatment and I came directly into transitional living. And I stayed in sober living at It's Perfect Malibu for 11 months. And that was the difference. That's when the change really happened for me. I was shocked into reality and got my head clear by going to jail and by going to treatment. But what changed in my life, as far as being able to live in the world as a sober woman, was spending the 11 months at It's Perfect Malibu. That was what did it for me. My life was pretty much over when I came to It's Perfect Malibu. I had actually been in I had been in treatment before, and this was pretty much my last chance. And the way it came about was I'd gotten down to about 98 pounds. I was very, very, very thin. I had lost all my hair. I have 3 beautiful daughters, just fantastic human beings, and I'm so proud of them. And they got together and decided that they were going to intervene, and they realized that intervention and sending me to a treatment center at that point was not going to work. It had gone beyond that. So they knew I was in possession of illegal substances, and they were afraid for me and they were afraid of me, which is something that I don't think I'll ever get over, knowing that my own children were frightened of me. That's a very bad place to be. And they got together and decided that they would call the sheriff's department and ask them to come out and arrest me, which, I was just sort of sitting in my house. So they did. Ventura County Sheriff's Department came and arrested me. And I think it was the bravest thing that 3 young women could do, and it saved my life. But I think it was one of those things that, that was the beginning of my new life. However, it was still touch and go for a long time. I went from jail into treatment. I was in treatment. What Conchetta did for me is and this is what she does for all her clients. She cares, we all know that she cares about everyone, but she cares about you as an individual. And I think that's one of the things that sets her apart from other people in the recovery industry, because there's sort of a pattern or a standardized treatment, if you will, or a way of behaving with clients. And that's not what you get here. That's not what I get. If that had been what I received when I arrived here, I don't think I would have stayed. I don't think it would have worked for me. Not that I'm unique or any of those things, but we're all unique in our own ways. We all have the same solution to the problem. We all have done the same things in the past to alleviate pain, and now we're all trying to do something better. In that sense, we're all alike. Our problems aren't any better or worse than any other person's. But the difference is we all have different needs. And Conchetta is one of the only people in the recovery industry that I know who really addresses that on a personal, individual level. She will sit down with you and talk to you and get to know you and become sort of a cheerleader for you, if you will, and find out exactly what each person needs and address those needs and take care of those needs and make you feel like, you're going to be okay.